by Dr. Shashi Tharoor today. What High Court said in the judgment?
In the judgment which was announced in open court in the afternoon today, the Honorable High Court, my Lord Justice Mendirata, pronounced a judgment quashing Dr. Tharoor's petition for quashing the criminal defamation case filed by Rajiv Babbar and also the summoning order made by the magistrate, and has directed that the matter should go back to trial. And the fact that Dr. Tharoor's plea of exceptions to 499 IPC do not apply, and therefore the trial should go on, and this will only be established through trial. What basically comes out of this judgment, which of course hasn't been so far made available, it will shortly be uploaded and will be available also. But ultimately various pleas had been made, but I think 2-3 main issues emerge from this. One, that we've come into a time of political accountability. Political accountability in the context of a cultural, social democracy like India, that irresponsible defamatory allegations cannot be made at anybody's will, and you cannot get away with that. The law will take its course, and 499 IPC has already been upheld constitutionally in Dr. Subramanian Swamy's case by the Supreme Court earlier. That squarely applies. You cannot get out of it by simply saying that technical grounds are available. So just to share with you in this matter, what had happened ultimately was that Dr. Tharoor's counsels, Mr. Sibbal, had taken various technical pleas. That the allegations, the defamation was not against the party, the defamation was not against the workers, the defamation, if any, was, if any, of course, they would argue, was against Modi ji, and therefore only Modi ji could have filed the defamation petition, or the public prosecutor. In fact, the further argument was taken that it should be the public prosecutor under 499. Frankly, these issues had already been settled. So two things, but one thing has been settled in this judgment. So the first thing which had been settled was that not only public prosecutor, but the person who's been defamed can in any case file a petition in his own right. That was held in Manoj Tiwari's case and Vijender Gupta's case, again decided by Supreme Court in the recent past. In fact, I had done those matters. The second issue which has been now decided is that when defamation is made of a political nature, of political people, of political leaders, it is defamation of the political party, it is defamation of the political workers, it is defamation of the political supporters, and each of them being aggrieved persons under law can file defamation against such persons. So I think that has set the tone of the nation to come into a responsible society, reputation being one of the most important ingredients of anybody. Today my reputation is at stake. I am considered worldwide in a manner which is enviable possibly by some people. You cannot try, when people have read that statement, people have come and made statements in court. There are at least 3 witnesses who've come forth and supported the statement of Rajiv Babbar to say that this is complete defamation. We think defamation has been made against a party. Look at what the party has come to. Why are you associated with such a party? These are the statements that have come forth. This is what has become actionable. And I think law has been settled to the extent that law will take its course. Wrongdoing will be punished. And wrongdoing not only of a physical nature, of a nature which is mental or otherwise in the domain of non-physical. So injury to your reputation is equally harmful as injury to your body.
Ma'am, as you presented this performance, in brief, what were your arguments?
See, my basic arguments were A, that these statements on the face of it are defamatory. You don't call anybody a scorpion. You don't call anybody and say, I will hit you with a chappal and he will bite you back.